What's up guys, Rui here and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is very exciting because we might be the first ever channel on YouTube to be having a very early hands-on look at one of the upcoming pieces from the Nike and Acronym collab, which will be releasing on February the 10th. Now depending on when you do watch this video, the entire collection might or might not even been released yet. As the title suggests, we will be checking out the multicolored track woven jacket, and once again this piece was landed to me by Gavin, so major shout out to him for allowing me to do a quick early look video on this very interesting piece. But before we continue to further into today's video, it would be very much appreciated if you could go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, as it really does help the channel out a long way. Also, if you guys are feeling generous and want to help support the channel in a much bigger way, I do have a Patreon page whereby I've only set up to be $1 a month, and all of it will go into helping me to pick up new filming equipments so that I can continue to improve the qualities of the videos for you all, as well as helping to keep the lights on this channel. Now, if you guys have not been keeping up to date with the whole tech wear spectrum side of things, Acronym has once again collaborated with Nike to create a new sneaker based off the Blazer Low model. The mock-up images was first leaked earlier last year, and it became official when Harrison wore the black colorway during the Rick Owens SS22 women's runway show in Paris, and later on we got a better look at the night maroon colorway that was worn by Max Holloway during his UFC Vegas 42 fight. And for the first time, this collaboration is bringing about an entire apparel collection ranging from t-shirts to track jackets and pants. This woven jacket is the flagship piece among the entire apparel collection and comes in at a pretty hefty price tag of $300 US, making it the most expensive piece as well. It will be released in this multicolor alongside a black with red accents around the sleeve area. The overall silhouette of the jacket is pretty much based off a traditional track jacket, which gives out a more athleisure look, and if you do have it on together with the matching bottoms, it does have this very cohesive uniform look, which does remind me a little bit of a racing car driver's uniform. Personally, for me, I'm a huge fan of this multicolor. Coming from someone whose entire wardrobe is 90% all black, I think they really nailed the color blocking of this piece. I love the incorporation of white, which really helps to make it stand out and pair up with the asymmetrical design. This is a very eye-catching piece. It also does remind me of the multicolored J1B, as it uses almost the same color blocking. One thing that a lot of you guys will be wondering and asking about is the sizing. I'm 177 centimeters or 5 feet 10 and 64 kilograms or 145 pounds. This piece here is a size M, and while I would say it does fit me pretty well, it is a little bit on a snug side for my personal taste, and I felt that a size L would have been more towards my liking. Hence, I would say you would want to be sticking true to size or even potentially going a size up, but I personally would not recommend sizing down, as this has a much more traditional jacket fitting, therefore it's not oversized to begin with. Checking out the overall construction, it is a fairly well put together jacket, and it is what you would expect from a Nike product. It's definitely not on par with the mainline Acronym stuff, but overall this is a very solid and well made jacket. In terms of the material choices, it's mostly constructed using polyester, and the inside has a mesh fabric liner that helps a little bit in terms of breathability. However, I felt that it can get a little bit too warm if you do wear this piece out during a hotter day, but at the same time it is a little bit too thin for the colder winter times, which is why I do believe that this is a perfect piece to be worn during this upcoming spring season. When it comes to features and functionality of this jacket, it's not going to be as feature-packed as the mainline jackets, but there are some Acronym DNA that can be found here, as well as some new and fun quirky design elements. Overall, I would say the main portion of features lies a lot on the zippers, and it's highlighted even more in the multicolored version, as you can see the long strip of gray zippers. There are two main zipper lines, with the first being the main zipper that allows you to fasten the jacket up. One feature that was brought over is the escape zipper that is designed to help the user to quickly unzip the jacket. This is a very iconic feature found in a lot of Acronym jackets, and it's cool to see them bringing it to a piece that is much lower in price, thus allowing more people to be able to experience some of these cool features found in usually much more expensive pieces. Moving towards the secondary zipper line, something pretty cool is that the entire strip of zipper is actually one piece and is broken down into different segments serving different functionality. Sling straps are something that is very synonymous within the techwear jackets, and it is no exception here, but the way they implement the sling strap is very different and unique here. Checking on the back of the jacket, you will get to see this long strip of zipper running across diagonally, and it's not just for aesthetics, but this actually serves as the sling system. On top of the left side of the chest area, there are two sliders. To access the sling strap, you have to unzip the top slider, and once you remove the jacket, there is a pull tab next to it to help provide a better tension for a smoother unzipping. The zipper line is now transformed into the sling strap, and one thing to note is that it is still a zipper line, therefore you will need to remember to lock the slider, if not it will continue to pry open. The middle portion of the zipper line forms the opening of the chest pocket alongside two hand pockets. It is fairly minimal when it comes to storage space, but for the vast majority of us, I do think it's more than enough, considering that a lot of us will have some sort of carrying system as well. At the very bottom of the same zipper line, there is another slider that you can unzip to allow only the bottom portion of the jacket to open up for better ventilation. This is a feature that I have raved a lot about in the past that should be on more jackets, as it solves one main issue that I have with a lot of zip-up jackets, which is when I do sit down with a fully zip-up jacket, the rigidness of these zippers will cause this kind of warping look, and it doesn't look nice. But when you do have the zipper feature, it allows the jacket to sit nicely on the body, and it helps to create a cleaner look. Moving towards the left sleeve of the jacket, they added something pretty interesting here. There is this small towel fabric-like material around your wrist area, and I think the idea here is to use it to wipe your sweat around your face. I think this is a very fun and thoughtful idea, but I don't think too many people would actually use this functionality, as it will get dirty pretty fast, thus you will need to get the jacket cleaned up more frequently. Finally, let's take a look at the main design highlight of this jacket, which is the super interesting pattern that is going on the right side. Honestly, it just looks so busy looking that I don't know where to properly start, but the overall portion of this jacket is actually inspired by ghillie suits, which is a type of camouflage clothing designed to resemble the background environment. But instead of trying to blend in with the environment, this is very much the opposite of that, unless you do live in a digital glitch matrix. The fabric itself has this interesting thunderbolts and jagged straps running across the entire sleeve, and just like a ghillie suit, it has these sporadic cutouts which are actually based off the Acronym Dynamics logo. My only concern is that if these ever get caught or snagged onto something, it does seem like it will tear pretty easily, as there are many of these skinnier and fragile cutouts. Unlike an actual ghillie suit whereby these cutouts and patterns actually do help to enhance the camouflage capability of the outfit, these are really just for aesthetic purposes and nothing more. If we peep underneath those cutouts, we get to see another layer of fabric, and this appears to be fully reflective, so I would say it will help out a lot to be more visible at night, as there are also reflective strips across the entire jacket as well. There are holes along the entire fabric, but I personally feel like it would not help much, seeing that if we were to flip the jacket inside out, there is another layer of fabric underneath it. Thus, I do question how much it actually helps with breathability. And that is a quick and early look on the Nike Acronym Woven Track jacket. Overall, I think the entire collection is going to appeal to many, simply because it is a much more affordable alternative towards the mainline Acronym stuff, and definitely a much better option towards a lot of the Acronym lookalikes out there. So should you pick this jacket up, I think it really comes down to how much you like the jacket, because to be honest, you are not paying $300 for the performance and features of the jacket, but rather the very unique design as well as the Acronym association that it carries with it. There is always going to be this debate between the mainline Acronym stuff as well as this collection, and it's something that I don't personally want to dwell too much into, because at the end of the day, whether you are picking the jacket up or not, the most important thing is buy what you like and wear what you like. What are your thoughts and opinions on the latest Nike and Acronym collaboration? Or better yet, which of the pieces are you planning to cop? Do let your thoughts and opinions be known down below in the comment section, and let's discuss about it. That's all I have for today's video. Once again, if you guys did enjoy watching today's video, please do remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, because it really does help the channel out a long way. That's all I have for today's video. Please do stay safe out there, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.